All right. All right. Well, if I kept you waiting and you were expecting me at 8:30 on the dot, or slightly before 8:30, um, sorry, we're gonna go till 8:50 this morning, as opposed to 8:45. So if that's an issue for you, I'm sorry, but I want to get our 15 minutes in of meditation. Welcome to your Sunday morning. Welcome to my Sunday morning. Welcome to our Sunday morning. And it's good to be back. It's good to be here. I took a needed day off yesterday from my morning mobility, and I actually notice it when I take time off. So it was good for me. I do a daily mobility sequence on Facebook Live on usually between 7 and 7:30. This morning it was 7:45, and that's on my personal Facebook if you guys and any of you want to tune in. But it's just no real instruction. I just share it as for inspiration, for ideas. You can follow along if you want to. But I didn't do it yesterday, and I really noticed. So this is practice, and that's really kind of the lead-in for this morning for meditation. Is I call this a meditation practice because we're really just practicing. And we're practicing for life. We're practicing for creating space. And it's practice because you never really get there, at least not in my estimation. You don't ever arrive. It's not like, maybe the Buddha arrived, maybe Jesus arrived, but I would guess that they probably would have said that they hadn't arrived either. It's an ongoing, lifelong practice. And hey, Nancy, yes, today was late, and I'm glad you're here. It's good to have you. Anybody else that's here joining? Would love to hear you with air quotes. Where are you that you're here? We're here, and whatnot. But yeah, this is a practice, and we do it every day for 15 minutes. Actually, the meditation part of this is really only 10 minutes, and it's an opportunity to create this space that for most of us collapses over the course of our day because of the thoughts that are raging. It's like we're caught in a thought storm, and thousands and thousands and thousands. In fact, the average person has between 60 and 80,000 thoughts per day. That's like one a second, non-stop. You can't. Well, we're going to make an attempt this morning at turning that flow off. Hey, morning, Melanie. But I was going to say, normally in your life, you can't turn them off. They're just happening. And that's both a blessing and a curse. One of the cool things about the fact that they keep going is you are the source. You have a source. It's like having a boundless fountain of water. Like you never have to worry about running out of new thoughts, which is great. Depends on the direction your thoughts are taking. And one of the things that meditation does for me is it allows me to be more conscious of my thoughts, and what thoughts do I want to allow through, and what thoughts do I want to let just slide on past. And I like to equate it to like looking through a screen door. Normally we're looking through this screen of thoughts, and when we meditate, we get an opportunity to put a slit in the screen, peer through, and see things a little more clearly, which is really, really nice. Very peaceful. So we're going to get to it. I'm going to ring us in with this bell. I'm going to light a candle. And we're going to begin. So get yourself in a nice, comfortable position. Not too comfortable. You could be sitting in a chair. You can be sitting upright on the floor. If you're on the floor, I suggest raising your butt up off of, so your hips are higher than your knees. And when you're sitting, you want your spine to be nice and strong, like the mast of a tall ship. Can you picture that? Picture the mast, that pole, that's your spine, nice and strong and tall, all the way up to the tip of your head, from your sit bones all the way up to the tip of your head. And then the rest of your body, you want to just gently hang off of your spine. So you've got the yin and the yang, the strength, and then the gentle. And with your mouth closed, breathing in and out through your nose, here we go. Starting this morning, just connecting with your breath. Take some nice, big, deep inhales down into the bottom of your belly. Let your breath transport you into the present. There is no past breath or future breath. It's just right now. Without changing anything, let's go ahead and add a count to your breath. So on either the inhale or the exhale, each time you take a breath, count to 1, and then to 2, and then to 3, and see if you can get to 5. And if you can get to 5, then get to 10 without losing track of where you are. If you lose track, just take yourself back to 1. Now, if you notice your mind has been taken away by a thought, no big deal, just bring it on back. Let that thought flutter off. If it was really important, just know that you'll think it again. Your mind is a whir and an endless machine of thoughts, and it will bring that thought back, I promise. For now, just let that go. Come right back to your breath. Start to notice where you're experiencing your breath. Is your chest rising and falling? Are your shoulders lifting and dropping? See if you can pull your breath down into the deepest part of your torso so that your shoulders don't rise and fall. Your chest doesn't move. You're experiencing your breath as deep down into your lungs as possible. Your stomach is the only thing moving in and out as you breathe. Notice the peacefulness inside of you right now. Notice where you are. And if you're not peaceful, notice that as well. This is a great time to practice compassion, acceptance. You are where you are. There's no such thing as this is not working. It's a practice and it will ebb, flow, and move. Can you accept that? Can you accept yourself? We've got about a minute to go. I want you to just transport yourself back to the first minute, the way we started, the way you started. Back to your breath. Open your eyes. Look alive. Look up at the world. Take a nice big stretch. Suck in air. Welcome to Sunday. Sunday. I hope that felt as good for you as it did for me. I'm going to pull a little passage out from here. I haven't found one. So let's see if I can find a good one. Let's do one about self-love. This is a whole chapter. I guess there are chapters. I never really realized that there were chapters in this book, but there are chapters, and this chapter is on self-love. So here's the quote of the day. The more we love ourselves, the more easily prosperity and miracles can flow into our lives. Self-love has the power to release all blocks. The more we love ourselves, the more easily prosperity and miracles can flow into our lives. Self-love has the power to release all blocks. All right, I'm going to leave you with that as you go be with your families, be with your loved ones, be with yourself. I hope you have a great Sunday, and I'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:30, and we'll see you then for more meditation practice. Together we sit. See ya.